Welcome to this seminar in the field of production development in business coaching program. My name is Torgny Weibeck and I will speak about quality assurance. Quality is of decisive importance. When Jesus is judging us, the quality of life is what counts. He says, "Truly, I say to you, as you did it to one of the least of these my brothers, you did it to me." You can't pretend quality. Bad quality will show up sooner or later. You have to deliver quality to the rich and to the poor, to the big customers and to the little ones. The same in life as is it in business. But how do you assure you are producing right quality in business? There is two principles I will bring up in this seminar. The first one is a management principle, go and see. At once a major fault or incident happens somewhere, you might find it in the end control. So go and see. You will go to the actual place where you think the fault appear, and if you are producing these kind of items all the time, you have to stop the production so you aren't producing a lot of faulty items, and then you find out, can I rectify this in a quick acute way so I can start production again? And you have to find the cause of a problem, of course. So you as a manager go to the site and look for the cause, talk with the operator, investigating why did it get wrong. Never blame or punish the operator, because then you will not be able to talk about the real causes. Then he will hide it and be anxious about it. So there is a simple way, well-known ways, you might know of it and perhaps used of it. It's called 5 why, asking why 5 times to try to get down to the root cause. Here's an example how to do, and you will test this at home. Try it out. You ask 5 times to really get down to the real cause. This is a blacksmith. He's making perhaps candlesticks, and they are a bit faulty. Why is it, you ask? Oh, he says, the iron was too hot. Why was it too hot? Oh, the stick was in the fire too long. Why was it in the fire too long? Oh, I was away fetching more coal. Shouldn't the errand boy fetch the coal? Yeah, but he wasn't here. Why wasn't he here at the site and did the job? Oh, the boss was calling to help him at home. Why did he call on him? Oh, his wife was sick. Why was his wife sick? No, that is too long. Now we have asked why questions 5, even 6 times. Now we ought to be able to analyze what was the root cause. It wasn't that the wife was sick. It perhaps wasn't even that the boss had asked him to go home. And it wasn't the errand boy's fault, and it wasn't the blacksmith. It was, I will say, the organization of the job. That you haven't assured that you have coal all the time. So, I will say that is the root cause in this case. Try to use that method. The other principle, it's called right from me. You recognize this kind of process line when there is a lot of handovers. Someone is doing it, you hand over the product, the responsibility, the information to the next one who go on doing it. So it's most productions are like this. And in the end, you are really keen on that it's a good quality you are delivering to your customer. But if you have find the faults in just before you deliver, you might have produced a lot of faulty items before that. So the obvious thing to do is to think right in every step, right from me. Everyone who is delivering to someone else say, this is right, here you have it, and so on. How do you introduce right from me? Perhaps not too easy, but this is the way. You really allocate control points in every handover step, or at least at that handover steps where you know here might be wrongness that occur there. And then you make clear and educate people there how to measure, how to control, and that they have the instruments and how to use to document what the result is. And then you have to follow up so it's really done in a proper way. And if you find faults in the end control anyway, you bring that back to those who have done the fault, so they are learning by their faults. You know, if you are producing a lot of faults along, it's expensive. You put a lot of efforts and money into faulty items. So it's good to correct it and find the faults already when you produce it, at the site where you produce it. That is little cost. If you have to correct the items when you have delivered, just before you deliver it, it might be 10 times more expensive, even more. And if you deliver faulty items to your customer, you might have to go home to them and correct it in the home, or send new products and so on. It will be 1,000 times as much expensive. So take care, right from me. But if it happened, you take the chance. If it had happened you have delivered wrong to the customer, you have a chance to rectify it in a good way. You know, the client might say to you or about your production, oh, that's a bad company. When I got the new ceiling from them, it was all things wrong. But if you can change that to in surprisingly good way, the customer may say, oh, that company, they rectified it very quickly and very good. I recommend that company. Make clients happy. Here is some coaching questions. How can you develop a good go and see culture? How can you introduce right from me at your handover steps? How can you minimize your quality costs? And in which way could you be able to surprise unsatisfied customers, getting them so happy that they recommend you to others? Thank you very much. God bless you.